Welcome back. Unajua mimi nawapenda sana because you always stick with us and switch on and never off. Asanteni sana you guys. Anyway, we still have Crystal in studio. Now of course tutaendelea na interview and Crystal, mimi nitakuuliza, what would you say is your most defining moment up to now?
Wow, it's a difficult question.
Is it? You have many?
My most defining moment.
Yeah.
I think when I decided, or when I realized from the response, from like the outpouring of love from the extravaganza video, that my eyes were actually something people really loved. The color of my eyes, the fact that I was visually impaired and still doing this thing on such a high level, because my eyes have always been the reason why I used to hate myself. I used to be ashamed of my eyes. I never used to want people to know about them. And then from the extravaganza video, I realized people actually, like, that's the reason why people were drawn to me, because they wanted to hear more about the story. And I was like, wow, it's so funny how God can use what you think is trash to basically be like a massive gift to people. So I think that was a really defining moment when I started to realize, like, so many people had love for me just because of what I was doing and my disability.
I'm like, you know, when we went on a break, you know, we went with your song playing, and you were so passionate when you were telling us about this song. You know, you're like, you know, in this song, you had so many emotions. Share with us what inspired you to write this song, and tell us about this song.
So Safer is basically a song about, it's a song that I try to illustrate my visual impairment and my journey with visual impairment, and the idea of, because the chorus goes, since you said you light my way, Jesus, my life has not been the same. Because in the Bible it says, I will be the light to your path. You know, don't worry about it. You don't need to see. I will be the one to lead you, basically. And now I see clearer and better. Because there's a saying that goes, what's worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. And I think that my vision has become more focused now that I don't see with my physical eyes. I don't have these distractions. I'm able just to focus. I don't compare myself to people. I don't try to follow trends. I don't try to, like, oh, I want this thing that person has. I want that thing that I want to look like that person. I'm very, like, focused. I've got less things to worry about.
I saw that song and I'm just thinking, let's close our eyes and just listen to the music. We don't even need to see what's happening. But anyway, we're gonna go to the next segment of the show, Game Spot.
Yes, so on Game Spot today, we are going to be playing where we use our ears and we process with our brains what song it is. So we'll be guessing the song, okay? Yes, we're playing Guess the Song today. So, hey, Madame Producer, Aka DJ today, drop a tune. Well, of course, Crystal. What song is that?
I know it. It's like it's Ugandan and Chameleon.
Yes. Okay, we are guessing. Are we correct? It's correct. Okay, but we don't know what song it is.
Which song is it?
Oh, Valu Valu.
Valu Valu.
Nataka mimi na wewe tuwe.
The next
me and you.
Drop a tune.
Arusha kiru ingine moro. Nana, that's yours.
See, that's Masi Masika.
Yeah, it's Masi Masika.
Mbona ukumpatia mimi?
0 points to Nana, points to Crystal. Umechelewa. She said fast.
Are you serious?
Amesema Masi Masika. Redeem yourself.
All right.
Masi, okay.
Which song is it? King Kaka.
Queen Kaka anataka King Kaka.
All right, let's go.
Come on.
Heal the world.
Make it a better.
Michael Jackson. I know.
No, ni vile alisema focus, like akona hiyo extra gift.
Usiseme hivyo.
Imeanza hivyo.
Excuses.
Imeanza hivyo sasa Unasema seriously?
Imagine. Yeah, the one. Okay, Crystal again.
We're still trying to figure out what is happening. Crystal again.
Yeah.
No, give me a hard
It's
one.
Crystal
Producer,
again.
please.
Let's do another one. Hey, nasikia mapenzi yako. I have no idea what I'm hearing.
Ni Vanessa Mdee? No?
Vanessa? Okay, I don't know.
Don't know either.
Crystal, save us.
Me, I'm already on 3
You are
points.
so
I mean, I
on
can
point.
chill. I already have 3 points.
Wait.
Si Vanessa?
Who?
Mi hata siambiwi kwa
Ni nani?
masikio. Okay, let's do it again.
I have no idea who that is.
Okay.
Even the song, I'm not even hearing anything. Mimi nasikia mapenzi yako ama ni mimi
Hata
pekee?
mimi.
Hata unasikia?
But unajua rewindiwa.
Mapenzi opposite.
Akikush,
You
ujui
need
wimbo
God is in
yako.
control.
Kush, ujui
How
wimbo
are you
yako.
playing my
Ona
song
sasa.
and we can't even understand which part are you playing? No, that's not my song.
It's yours.
It doesn't, as in, okay, sour.
God.
But God is in control. Regardless.
Alright.
Mimi niko nje by the way. I
It's a hard
accept
one,
and I relax.
Ni Sauti Sol?
Hapana.
Sijui.
Si Sauti Sol.
Aki hao ni nani?
I have
Sounds
no idea.
Nigeria. Sounds West African.
It is
Imagine
what?
ni Nameless.
Ah,
Butterfly.
It didn't sound like a butterfly.
Okay, we give
song.
up so far. Tunajua Crystal
Ana lead.
Patango matatu.
Ana lead.
Nada. We are just
Nilete
extra.
chai, I don't see chai, I don't
Oh
see-
Lord. Crystal, but you know, tell us as in what keeps you going, what keeps you, you know, motivated to keep on getting back up and, you know, doing what you know you are meant to be doing. Like, you know,
Yeah, I think
inspire, you know, there's just a lot about you. Tell us
Yeah.
about it.
that's partly it. Just knowing what I am here to do, knowing my purpose, and understanding that, Crystal, if you don't get up today, this particular day, somebody might need to see you that won't see you, that might need to hear that won't hear you. So get up and just try and put one foot in front of the other. So I think just what drives me is the idea that what I can do can help somebody get motivated to do what they need to do. It's like lighting a candle. You just light one candle, then somebody else goes to light another person's candle like this, and then
Yeah.
everyone's candle gets lit. If you don't light your candle or you don't pass it along, then you know you break that effect, that line.
Yeah.
And, you know, so it's just things like that. And also, I think that staying positive is like medicine for the soul.
Very true. I do agree
Because
with
if
that.
you just sit down and just be like, oh,
You're sad all the time.
Maisha, this, you
Like
know, I've done that already.
self-pity.
Yeah.
And
I've
you know,
been through
let
that
me just
before.
slide this one
Alright.
in. You edutain us there on YouTube. Blind Girl Malenos, eh? As in, tell us what's the idea behind your channel.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Channel.
My
your
channel. My channel.
Uh-huh.
My channel is basically because people used to ask me at the beginning and even until today, so how do you do this, Crystal? How do you wash your clothes? How do you do laundry? How do you cook? How do you go to the shops and buy your groceries, you know, vifaa? How do you do exercise? And I just said, instead of answering one by one, let me put my degree into use, my film and theater degree, make some videos, become a YouTuber and see how it goes. And it's great because it really blew up and people were really enjoying to see. I think it's because there wasn't any other Kenyan like doing that perhaps, and so I kind of filled that sort of gap perhaps, and guys were just curious, and I think the mystery sort of like fell off. You know, disability is always like, oh, these people with disability, how do they do these things? You know, I don't want to ask them, but I want to know, but how do I do it without sounding rude? So I just decided to put it on YouTube and see the response.
Yeah, and speaking of disabilities, I'm gonna ask you, like, what are the challenges that you've faced so far, especially as a visually impaired artist? Because I remember there's a time we got into a matatu, either ni kitambo kidogo, and there was this person seated next to us, and he had recognized this is Kaka.
Yeah.
So he couldn't speak. He was like, he couldn't speak. So he took out his phone and tried to text and tell him, like, pass whatever message he had across to him, and they'll chat via, you know, the phones, like chukua simu text. Yeah. So what are the challenges that you've faced so far as a visually impaired artist?
I think one big challenge is that people don't maybe understand how to handle me, especially when it comes to like gigs and stuff like that. Venues won't ever really ask me beforehand, so what do you need? How do we make the stage safe for you? How do we ensure that, you know, you're comfortable when you're coming in from the parking lot? You know, do we use like a shorter route for you? How many you know, just things like that, making the venue accessible for me so that I can use it you know, in a friendly way. I think that's one challenge. People don't usually think that, you know, deep about it. And then number two is I just think that people already assume that you can't do many things. They don't want you to even try something new because they're already like, Crystal haizi fanya hiyo kitu. She can't do a dance move. She can't do choreography. Let's just not even teach her. Or she can't do XYZ. Let's not even, you know, bother her with that. But I'm like, well, ask. Try me, ask. Because true. That's why I wanted to, in this video that I did myself, the independent video of Safer, that's why I wanted to do like a bit of like, you know, movement and have it really artistic and have it, you know, just something that I wanted to move from my head into the video. Just the ideas that I put together with the director. His name is Vinstinct. He's awesome. He comes from America. So we did it together, and I feel like people really responded and saw that, Crystal, you can actually, gosh, you actually did X, Y, Z. And I'm like, yeah, because you guys never ever thought I could. You didn't give me a chance to do it, but now that I have a chance, I'll do it.
Amazing. So just, you know, your parting shot, what will you tell your fans, those people that are looking at, like, or hearing you right now and like, oh my God, her story is amazing. What will you tell them? And also give us your social media handles and also plug in your YouTube. We go there and camp and wait.
So my parting shot to people, young women, people with disabilities, the youth, which is three demographics that I really represent. You know, I'm young, I'm a woman, and I'm disabled. I would say that you just need to, if you can't change the circumstance, change the circumstance. If you cannot change the circumstance, then change how you look at your circumstance. Because that's what I did with my video. I was like, okay, so I can't do this, but what can I do? I can't go these places, or where can I go? I can't have this opportunity, but which ones can I, you know, achieve or grind for?
Thank
Things
you
like
so
that.
much,
And
Crystal. Wow.
social media handles.
Yes.
Crystal Asige on all social media. I've got a Safer challenge going on my Instagram, so check it out. Silhouette challenge. And my Blind Girl Manenos YouTube is also Crystal Asige.
Amazing. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. We're so blessed
that was
to
very
be in
inspiring.
your presence today.
Thank you so much too.
And we gotta go to Kiona your video, Crystal. Kwaherini guys, see you tomorrow.